হ্যালো এভরিবডি। আজ আসুন আমরা দেখে নিই অকুপেশনাল আই হ্যাজার্ডস। তো আমাদের প্রত্যেকেরই উই অল আর ইনভলভ উইথ সার্টেন প্রফেশনস, সার্টেন অকুপেশনস। তো যদি আমাদের অকুপেশনটা এরকম হয় যে আমরা যেখানে কাজ করছি বা আমরা যে ফিল্ডে কাজ করছি সেখানে উই নিড টু ওয়ার্ক উইথ ডাস্ট, or maybe we will be working with concretes, or maybe metals, wood অথবা particles, বা হতে পারে আমরা যেটা নিয়ে কাজ করছি সেটা কোনো chemicals, splashes or fumes are there. Even we may work with radiations, especially visible light, ultraviolet radiations, heat, infrared radiations, or lasers. Even those of us, or maybe many among us, are working with computer. Throughout the day we are working in computer. So these all can cause certain problems to our eyes, and that problems we may call it occupational hazards. That all problems it can be termed as occupational hazards. So now how we can prevent, because see, if it is a dusty things, I'm working in an environment where I'm working with dust, or maybe concrete, metals, wood, chemicals, or maybe radiations. So everywhere after that injury happens, it is very difficult. Like you immediately need to visit to an practitioners, and that medical treatment will require. But it has been seen, it has been mentioned on several studies that যদি এই ইনজুরিটা, এই কেমিক্যাল ইনজুরি বা এই ডাস্ট বা এই পার্টিকেল বা এই বা উড দ্বারা যে ইনজুরিটা হয়, সেই ইনজুরিটা যদি প্রিভেন্ট করা যায় তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা উই ক্যান প্রিভেন্ট দ্য ড্যামেজ অর হ্যাজার্ডস, ophthalmic hazards we can avoid. So how we can do that? Simply it had almost in our day-to-day practice we have seen that almost in every day there are many people get affected due to these industrial hazards, due to these occupational hazards. So those of the people are working in lathe or maybe a welding factory or industry, they get injured by this work. So only it has been mentioned on several research work that 90% of these hazards can be avoided যদি প্রপার একটা প্রোটেক্টিভ আইওয়্যার পরা যায়। তো যদি একটা প্রোটেক্টিভ আইওয়্যার ইউজ করা হয় তাহলে 90% of the ocular injury due to this all can be avoided. So it's simply you need to use certain protective eyewears. Maybe in those of the people are wearing using this working in radiations environment, or maybe lasers, or maybe this dust particles, wood, iron particles. So in these fields, or even chemicals, so only a protective eyewear can help you to prevent all sort of occupational hazards. So it is better, and as you all know also, that simply use a protective eyewear and prevent these occupational hazards, or you can protect your eyes by simply using a protective eyewear or maybe a face shield. So simply using a protective eyewear or simply using a shield can help you to prevent ocular injuries. So yeah, thank you. This is Dr. Biswajit Mondal, practicing optometrist for last 2 decades.